Hi, I'm Jeff Bryant and welcome to Contact. Today we have two young karate students of Bryant's Karate that are going to perform some of the techniques that they do on the Michigan Sport Karate Circuit as well as national karate circuits. We're going to have Cameron Mumbrew first up doing a bow kata to music. He's choreographed this kata to the music to perfect his techniques to where his powers, strikes are actually happening on the main beats of the music. Also, we have Rain Fredericks. Rain has been all over the world and competed on international karate circuits as well as world karate circuits and done very well. He has 3 gold medals. 1 gold medal is from Ireland, and the other 2 gold medals are from Montreal. So we're going to go ahead and set up for that, and we'll be right back. Hi, we're back with Contact, and I have with me Cameron Mumbrew. Cameron's going to do a bow form for you today. It's an open form. It's kind of flashy. He's going to be spinning it around his back, and it's going to be done to music as an open form. How long have you been training in karate, Cameron?
About 5 years.
5 years? How long have you been competing?
About 4.
4 years? What's your favorite karate experience? What's your best tournament you went to that sticks out in your head?
Probably my first one.
Your first one?
I won first place in sparring.
First place in sparring? That's great, huh? And what do you do? What types of things do you do at the tournaments? What divisions do you enter in?
Right now I do open form, which is open hand form. I do weapons, which are going to see. I do traditional weapons, which is a traditional form, and I do traditional open hand.
So you're pretty busy on a tournament day, huh?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. And you see some kids that go to a tournament and they only do one thing and they don't think they get the whole experience you get?
No, but it takes a lot of time waiting around.
Well, it takes a lot of time, but it also takes a lot of practice, right? You have
Yeah.
to practice your traditional forms, your open forms, your sparring, and now you're working on a traditional weapon. How do you like that?
It's fine.
It is fine. Not as fun as the open form?
Nope.
Nope. It's a lot heavier bow. But that's where the tradition comes from, though, in karate, right? From the traditional forms and stuff like that. What are your goals? What are your goals in karate? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I pretty much do it for fun.
You just pretty much do it for fun? Think you want to be an instructor one day and be a teacher?
Maybe.
Maybe. Think you'd be a good teacher?
I really don't know.
No? Does your sensei ever have you teach in class?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? How is that sensei? Is he a good sensei?
Most of the time.
Most of the time? Okay. He's going to do extra push-ups next week. All right. Well, thanks, Cameron. Thanks for coming to the dojo and doing your form for us. And we're going to see you in a couple seconds here. So go ahead and get ready for that, and we'll be back. Face me. Skate. Right.
Hello, Judge. My name is Cameron Mumbrew. I am doing my bow form.
Hi, I'm Billy Brandt.
I'm Serrana Berlin, and
I'm John Holt.
you're watching OCTV.
Hi, we're back at Contact. With me today, we're going to go through some sparring drills and some for sport karate as far as point sparring and continuous sparring. With me today, I have Rain Fredericks, and Rain is a 3-time world champion, World Kickboxing Council, and we're going to ask him a few questions. Rain, how long have you been in the martial arts?
Since I was 3, so 10 years.
Since you were 3, 10 years, okay. And how long have you been competing?
For about 9 years.
For 9 years, okay. And with all the competing you've done, what's your, what's the most memorable tournament you've been to?
Probably the one where I flew to Ireland and won my first gold medal.
Okay, the first gold medal in Ireland. And they had a nickname for you over there. What was it?
Oh, the American Sensation.
Yes, they gave him a nickname over there because they actually had to stop a couple of the fights because he was a little bit too brutal for the other kids. Other than that, where'd you win your other gold medal?
I won my other 2 in Montreal last year in 2012.
Okay, so you have, and that was in continuous and point sparring.
Yeah,
Okay, which do you prefer, the continuous or the point sparring?
probably continuous.
The continuous, why is that?
Because I think I just like to keep going when I'm fighting. I like kickboxing type things.
Okay, so you get to keep going. And do you help instruct the kids and help try to make them better around the dojo? What's your role in the dojo? What do you do here?
I help teach kids how to fight better and help them with their forms and work them out.
Okay, how do you do that?
Just teach them what I know and what I've been taught.
Okay, so we're going to go over some of those drills today, and with that, we're going to do some point sparring drills. So we're going to do some blitzes, we're going to do some pump kicks, then we're going to go through some more continuous sparring drills that we've actually set up for Rain, where he's going to be doing some boxing techniques, throwing jabs and hooks and some round kicks. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get ready, and thank you. Okay. Hi, I'm Jeff Bryant, and welcome back to Contact. I have Rain Fredericks with me, and we're going to go over some point sparring drills that's actually made Rain a world champion. With that, what I have Rain do, since he's just a little kid, is working on his core strengthening of his kicks. And a lot of people think that core for their kicks actually comes in the flexibility of the kicks itself. But what it does, it's actually the growing muscles inside the core in his growing. So with that, what I have him do is I have him pump kicks in the dojo. Usually what I do is I have him start off and he'll pump from one side to the other, and he'll do that for about 10 minutes. Today what we're going to do is we're going to use Bob the Bully here, and Rain's going to actually pump kicks alternating back and forth from the blue line. So with that, he's going to raise his leg and he's going to go. And back, switch, and kick. Back, switch, and Rain's going to do this a few times. What this is going to do is it's going to strengthen his core and build the muscles up. The longer he can hold his leg up and pump these kicks, the stronger his kicks are going to be, and the more he can keep his opponent off him. A lot of people think that this is an easy kick to defend against, but when you get a kid as strong as Rain and can hold his kick up forever, and with that change in directions, it's very difficult to defend against. Good. The next technique we're going to go over with is going to be, that he practices is going to be a blitz. The blitz drill is he's going to lunge forward with a back fist, and when he lunges forward with the back fist, he's going to follow up with a reverse punch, okay? He's going to get in a good fighting guard. What he really wants to do, though, is he wants to extend his body, leaning forward as far as he can to try to get the opponent either to block the punch coming in with the top hand, and if he blocks it, he's going to be wide open for a reverse punch. And it's a speed technique. It's a point sparring blitz. So with that, we're going to go each and back, knee, back. And remembering, this is not a drill. Keep going. This is not a drill that you're going to do once or twice. This is a drill that you're going to do for like 15 or 20 minutes. And it's a very aerobic exercise. But with this, it's going to come second nature, and it's going to be very fast. And go. Keep going. The next drill that we work on is fighting somebody that actually likes to pump side kicks. And one of the best things that Rain could do with this is, if somebody's going to pump a side kick and throw a side kick at Rain, what he's going to do is he's going to spin on him. So if I'm throwing a side kick at Rain, he's going to come inside, so I'm going to come up and kick, boom, and he's going to spin around, and he's going to throw his roundhouse. This has become Rain's signature kick over the years. In Spain, he was fighting a young kid there, I believe it was from Germany, and he knocked the kid out with this technique. And his coach, he actually landed in his coach's hand. So it's like I said, it's a strong technique, it's a good technique, and it's fast. So Rain's going to practice that on the bag here. He's going to spin, and he's just going to keep going. Boom. What he's tending to do is he's got his guard up, and one of the other things, though, is when he's fighting a much larger opponent, we're going to get it ready here for a larger opponent, and what Rain will tend to do when he's fighting a larger opponent, and what I try to have the younger kids do, is he's going to lean back. As he's throwing a spin kick, he's going to lean back, and he's going to gain distance and put his head and his target areas out of harm's way. Some circuits, they allow you to actually put your hand down on the ground when you spin. Those Rain does very well at. The other ones, you actually have to try to stay in a tight guard, and your hand can't touch the floor. Because once you do that, it's considered you're on the ground, and the fight is over at that match. So with the opponent much bigger, he's going to come in, he's going to lean back, and he's still going to hit him. And as you notice, if he goes nice and slow, his body's going to go down. So go ahead and go faster. Boom. And again. Boom. One more time. So, but with this, he's actually using this if somebody's coming in with a nice hard side kick, so he can actually take it to the body too. So nice and hard to the body. And again. Okay. So he's got 3 techniques that he uses over and over and over again. I mean, we use a lot of techniques in sport karate, but the basic techniques that you're going to see people using from beginner all the way up to the advanced is a good hard side kick. You're going to have a nice side kick. If you don't have a nice side kick, then everything's over. So that's why, again, we do the pump kick, but even from right here, when you bow in, Rain's opponent is going to be about right here. So when they're fighting, they're going to be about this close. So he has to be fast. So if I say Ajime, he's going to throw a side kick to my body, and boom, go ahead and hit it. So he's going to come in, he's going to lift it up. So if he has somebody that's fighting him, and they're going to come in with a real fast blitz, he's going to come in with a side kick and get him. So he's here, blitz, boom. Okay, so the other thing is he has another guy here. What he's going to do is I'm going to throw a nice hard side kick, but when I throw the side kick, he's going to 45, and then he's going to blitz with his hands. Boom, and come in. Those are the things that a very beginner to very advanced work over and over. Your advanced people just do it a lot better. So there's no magic to sport karate. There's no magic to any styles of karate or any kinds of sport. The only magic there is practice. Practice these things day in, day out, over and over. So with that, we're going to do the pump drill again. Pump through. Back. Pump. Now what he's going to do, he's going to pump in. He's going to kick it with the side kick. Once he hits it with the side kick, then he's going to spin. So he's going to do multiple techniques here. And go through. And back. Again. Okay. These are the things that Rain practiced over and over to win his gold medal up in Montreal. So we're going to change gears a little bit here. We're going to get ready for continuous sparring, which is a little bit more contact. You're going to see a lot more boxing techniques in this, kickboxing techniques in this, and you're going to see the difference between the point sparring and the full contact. Thank you. And we're back. We're ready to go through some continuous sparring drills with Rain Fredericks here at Bryant's Karate. Rain has done very well at continuous fighting, as we had talked about a little bit earlier, winning 2 gold medals in continuous and 1 gold medal in point sparring. And we're going to go over some of those techniques that he's worked on. Rain worked with a boxing instructor as well as a karate instructor. He's spent a lot of time with Austin Bryant, my son, over the years with private lessons, and probably worked more at continuous sparring than most of the kids in the Michigan area, and it's paid off. The first thing that we actually started with Rain is because in the continuous sparring, unlike karate, he can only hit with the front part of his glove like if he's boxing. Okay, so when he's striking the pad, he has to hit it with the front part of the glove like so. If he was doing karate, and we were talking about the blitzing back fist, he's hitting it with the back part of his glove. That's illegal in continuous sparring. Not only that, it's kind of weak when it comes to continuous sparring because you're actually trying to stick your opponent. And we're going to talk about the jab, and Rain's going to set up a couple good jabs, and he's going to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. His jab, okay? With the jab is to set up other techniques. So he's going to do a jab cross, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? So the jab is to set up the cross. So he's getting his distance, he's setting up his jab, he's coming in, and he's throwing his cross, okay? With that, though, I like him to throw his jab a little bit harder. I want that jab to sting him. It's just not a setup. Rain could actually, and he's done it before, he's 3-0 in boxing, to where he actually hits these kids with the jab, and it's almost like a cross. He works it a lot. So with that, he's going to do a jab cross, so we're going to do a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so he's going to do the 1, 2, and then we're going to do a hook punch. So with that, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So he's using his combinations. The thing about continuous sparring as well as point sparring is we always want to be doing multiple techniques. So I never want to see Rain doing 1 or 2 techniques. I always want him doing 3. And we're even going to get into more where he's actually kicking some. So we're going to work the jab a little bit more and show you a little bit about this, and then we're going to throw in some uppercuts. So I'm going to yell out numbers, and he's going to do them. So I'm going to go 1, and that's going to be his jab. If I go 1, 2, that's going to be jab cross. If I go 1, 2, 3, he's going to do his hook, and he's going to turn in and set his hook. So with that, we're going to go ahead and go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Get that head up. There you go. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay. Give me a 2. There you go. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. There you go. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. With this, Rain is going to do this, and he usually does this. How long do you usually do this at the gym?
3-minute rounds, 3-minute.
3 3-minute rounds. So continuous sparring for him is 1 2-minute round. So he's practicing 3 3-minute rounds. So he's building his endurance, and he can go forever. So those are some boxing drills you can work on, and we're going to set up to throw some kicks. Ready, Rain? All right. We'll be right back once we get the pads for that. Hi, I'm Jeff Bryant, and I'm back with Rain Fredericks, and we're going to go through some of the kicking techniques that Rain does with the continuous sparring as well. So what he's going to do is he's going to set up a couple jabs. He's going to jab, cross, and he's going to kick. So with this here, he's going to go kick, jab, cross, and kick. Again, using 3. Most of the time I like to see him, he'll go from 1, 2, 3 right into his next series of 1, 2, 3. So with that, he's going to start up, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, but with the kick, that's fine. Boom, go, boom. Okay, go, 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 go. Again, Rain's going to do this for a 3-minute round. Go, go, go. Utilizing that. He's also going to mix up some other kicks. We're going to move around the other way so you can see it a little bit better. But he's going to do a jab, and he's going to throw a front leg kick. In all types of sparring, you can't just throw your rear leg. The rear leg is a lot more strong. It's a lot stronger than the front leg, but we like to use the front leg too, and Rain has a very powerful front leg. Go. Go. Got to get the pad turned around here. All right, you ready? Go. There you go, better. Go. And go. Good. Go. Good front leg. Go. 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 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 kick. There you go. 1, 2 kick. 1, 2 kick. Good. So Rain's going to mix these things up, going back and forth. So he can just do a rear leg kick, start off things, just blast the body, go, boom, again, again, good, the other way, ready, go, good, again, good, go, go, good. So there you have a few workout tips to work with. Like I said, a lot of it's just going to be jabs and working the jab to set up your other techniques and working the front leg. So we're going to go through a few more techniques and we're going to bow out. But with that, we're going to stop talking right now and we're going to work Rain out. Thanks. Let's go. Go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And back. Let's go. Okay. 1, 2 kick. 1, 2 kick. 1, 2 kick. All right, give me a good spin. Good, and back. There you go, and spin. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good, 1, 2. And bow. Thank you. Hi, I'm Jeff Bryant, and thank you for coming to our episode today on point sparring and the open weapons. And remember to practice your techniques, okay? And when you're doing your katas, I want you to practice your katas like you're actually doing them at a tournament. Do them at full speed. If you're doing them at full speed when you practice and you're sounding off like you're supposed to in front of the judges, when you're in front of the judges, it's going to show and they're going to see the power. I've seen competitors come up to me before and then they try to do it at 100%. And they're practicing at 50%, and then when they give a loud ki, they actually scare themselves and forget the kata. It happens quite a bit. So if you're doing it at 100% and you're sounding off like you're supposed to, everything's going to move smooth, and the judges are going to see a great form, and you're going to get great scores. With that, we're also want you to practice your point sparring techniques and your continuous sparring techniques. And practice them for 3 minutes. Remember, if you're going to be competing at 2-minute rounds, you want to practice for 3-minute rounds. You want to make sure you have that endurance to fight forever, because you don't want to be that guy that loses a fight because you don't have any wind left, okay? So with that, we're going to say bye, keep practicing. Remember to go to oxfordcommunitytelevision.com, look for the YouTube link to find old episodes as well as great episodes in the Oxford community. Until next time, sayonara.
Roosevelt signed the Bill of Rights.
I've always appreciated the American Legion's
My gratitude to the American Legion.
Thank you all in the American Legion.
We have millions of veterans that are members of our organization. Thank you.
The American Legion. We serve America and its veterans. We pledge ourselves to our veterans, our youth, a strong national defense, and Americanism. These 4 pillars shape our work and what we do for America. There is power in our numbers. We're the largest organization of wartime veterans in the nation. We are 2.5 million members strong, men and women from every state in the nation and around the world. No other veterans organization wields this kind of power. We work relentlessly within our 4 pillars of service, and we succeed. The American Legion takes care of our fellow veterans and their families. We maintain close ties with Congress and the leaders in Washington, D.C. They respect us. They listen to us. We sponsor research and press for medical care and benefits for all veterans and active duty service members, whether they are members of the American Legion or not.
President Roosevelt signs G.I. Joe's Bill of Rights.
You've heard of the GI Bill of Rights, one of the most important pieces of social legislation of the 20th century. It was written and passed largely through the efforts of the American Legion. We were instrumental in the formation of what is now the Department of Veterans Affairs to make sure our veterans get the care and benefits they are promised and deserve. The young people of our nation are our future. They benefit from exceptional programs and generous scholarships that only the American Legion offers. We provide athletic programs like American Legion Junior Shooting Sports, Legion Baseball, and educational and civics programs like the Oratorical Scholarship Contest, and Boys State and Boys Nation.
As Supreme Court Justice Hugo Black stated, the quality of justice that Americans receive should not depend upon the amount of money they have.
We promote citizenship and an appreciation of government. We have all been directly involved in our nation's defense as wartime veterans. We know what policies, tools, and manpower our military needs to protect this great country. We fight to get these things done.
We're all very grateful to have the American Legion on point.
We take our case all the way to the top in Washington, D.C. to ensure that America is prepared for any threat. We are patriots through and through. We believe in our flag and all that it stands for. Our Constitution, our Pledge of Allegiance, our way of life are all fundamental to maintaining our freedom and the standing that we have as the greatest country on earth. We promote and defend these values every day in communities across the nation. These pillars represent not just what we do, but who we are. We're here to serve our fellow veterans, their families, and all of America. We are here for them. We are here for you. The American Legion asks you to join us in our mission. If you share our vision and commitment to America, visit our website at legion.org or your nearest American Legion post today.